Ooh, I look so tired. Hey, what's up, you guys? So I don't see anybody on here right now, and that's what I hate about live is that it takes so long for like people to come on, and then you got me here looking stupid. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Because I don't see nobody. Okay, I see somebody. Jawbreaker, what's up? Welcome to the motherfucking channel, to the motherfucking live. I mean, welcome to the live. Hey, what's up, Desiree Hernandez? Desiree, cheers. We're drinking a bang, and I'm already all cracked out and haven't even drank the whole thing. Mm. You guys, I am tired. I am so motherfucking tired. Hey, Brenda. Okay, we're gonna try to get our makeup done. Hey, girl, where are you going? I'm gonna try to do my makeup. I already done my foundation, my eyebrows. I'm gonna be filming some videos and some TikToks. Hey, Melody, that's my daughter's name. That's so cute. My daughter's name is Melody. Okay, so my daughter for Christmas bought me the Nikita Dragon. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. I love it. I told her I wanted this like in the beginning of the year, I think. And she, look how pretty. I used this yesterday. On my TikTok, everybody has not followed me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. I'm on TikTok now. I'm loving TikTok. TikTok is so fucking fun. At first, um I didn't even want to try TikTok because I thought it was for, little kids that know how to dance and all that. But then when I started seeing hey, what's up, Milk? Is that your name, Milk? Milky? Milky? Y'all people be having some random ass motherfucking names, I swear, like on Instagram too. Like weird ass fucking pimple 24, booty hole 19, um I like pink nipples 34. Like weird ass fucking names. Like, bro, what the fuck? Okay. So, hey Brenda, I know Brenda loves me to go live. Brenda asked me the other day, go live, but I wasn't really feeling it. As you guys all know, my grandma passed, and I haven't talked about it because I haven't talked about my grandma's passing because I don't feel like I need to. Um, I just know that like my grandma has passed, and y'all have seen my grandma before on my channel. She was a very vibrant lady, very, had a lot of life in her, and I didn't think that this was gonna happen. 2020 took my grandma. 2020 took my sanity, but I'm good. I'm here. I'm happy. I'm alive, and I just know your grandma named you Milky. Oh my gosh. My mom is actually the nicknamer of the family. She be nicknaming everybody. My brother's nickname is Jujubee. My other brother's name is Chevin11. My name is Pumpkin, aka Baby Girl, in the family. So they either call me Pumpkin Puss, or they call me Baby Girl in my family. And my mom gave me that name, and then my mom gave my cousins their names. Like one of my cousins' name is Porcupine. She calls her Porcupine, and believe me, like they fit us all. Like I don't know why, I don't know how, but every name that my mom gives us, like it fits us. My older cousin, she gave him his first nickname. His nickname is Dookie. Oh, she died from cancer. I'm sorry. Juju, my daughter's name's love that name. Yeah. My brother's name is Jujubee, but they call him Juji. She'll call him Juju. She'll call him Juju, or she'll call him Juji. And then my other brother's name is Knuckle Butt. Yeah. Some silly names. So I'm just going in with my Nikita Dragon, and I'm going into the light color right here. I'm just gonna be talking to you, getting ready with doing my makeup. I'm gonna try to do my makeup like hurry and do it because um Happy New Year. Happy New Year, you guys. I don't know if I said Happy New Year. I'm kind of in a hurry and I'm on a bang. I'm drinking a energy drink, so I'm like, what's going on? Hurry up. Do my makeup. Why am I hurrying? Oh, yeah, I gotta hurry up and do a video. I'm gonna try to get a New Year's video in. It is the first of the month. Last night I got stimulated. I am so... Who got stimulated last night? You guys? How y'all stood home for New Year? You got me fucked up. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Nowhere, no how. Not around y'all infected motherfucker. No, just kidding. I'm going too much. I'm doing too much. Are those energy drinks good? Ooh, Valeria Armandez. I don't know if that's how you say her name, but Valeria Armandez got stimulated. Yeah, so we got stimulated. So we are going to go to the market. First of all, go to the market. Well, I'm gonna do a video first, and then later on I'm gonna go to the market. Stimulate the market. I hate that you cannot see the color. Food shopping, yes. And I need a new toaster. And we need a blender. Oh my god. I thought I ordered a blender from Walmart and it never came. I don't know what the hell to do. I gotta look. It's been like making my head hurt trying to figure out where the fuck my blender is. But I ordered it like way before Christmas and it still hasn't come. So I gotta figure out how to, do that shit. But I ordered a blender and I ordered a dresser for my daughter. And it never fucking came. I'm like, what the fuck? I got the Rona like 3 weeks ago. Doing better now. Girl, me too, girl. Thank God. Bless you, Santo, Santo, Espiritu Santo. I am so happy that you got through it. I had it. Vato had it. The kids had it. We all had the Rona. My mom had it. My dad had it. Right now, like, my immediate family got it. Like, everybody that I knew got the Rona. Got through it easily. Now my extended family got it and they're a little bit older, so they're not taking it well. My grandma didn't die of the Rona. My grandma died of, I'm not gonna speak about what my grandma died of. Well, my grandma, she passed away, but it wasn't from the Rona. Yeah, so unfortunately, I mean, I don't know if V is gonna come in here. V Marie, if you guys know her, please go subscribe to her channel. She's my girl, one of my best friends. She's my sister. I don't think of her as a friend. I think of her as a sister. Her Nana died too. Her grandma died too. We are going through the same thing at the same time. And I'm hurting. Like, I'm fucking hurting just because I'm here and I'm on a bang and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. It doesn't mean that I'm not hurting. I cried last night. Like, my eyes are puffy. I cried last night. I've been crying for the past few days. Every night I cry. I wake up in the morning and my kids, I don't cry in front of my kids. I don't like to cry in front of my kids. So I just go about my day, like I don't cry. And I cry like for various reasons, not just because I think that I'm not gonna see her again, but I cry like because my mom is hurting and my aunts are hurting and my brothers are hurting and things like that. So my tío had passed away from COVID, just at 67. Oh my god, that's crazy. So like I don't want to talk about death anymore because death is just something that like I don't do well. And I just don't like to talk about it. So I don't talk about it. I cry at night. I cry in my own time. I do find myself, when things happen like this, I get very distant. And I know that's probably with what my sister is going through right now, V. My sister V, I know that she is going through that right now where she's very distant with people. I find myself like ignoring calls, not talking to any of my friends, like not wanting to speak to people for so long. Um, just because I don't know, like I just don't know why. I just feel like I don't want to speak to anybody. You know what I mean? Um, I feel like I'm throwing myself into work right now, meaning, YouTube, things like that. It keeps my mind occupied. It keeps my brain off of that, and it makes me happy. Like ultimately, like working makes me happy. So I'm throwing myself into doing this. I'm working on my TikTok and getting, my platform over there on TikTok because it's so much fun. It's easy for me to do. I love to express myself on there. Um, so if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, please follow me on TikTok. It's Chunky But Funky 27, I think. Chunky But Funky 27. Every one of my names is always like Chunky something. So if you type in Chunky, y'all finna find me, okay? It's easy to push everyone away, but stay working if people understand or not. It's their pedo. Thank you. I love when people understand me when, like, sometimes I'm going through shit and I just fucking forget about everything. Like, I just forget about things and I just don't respond or whatever. And I love when people understand me. And I understand people. Like, I was just talking to one of my friends. She also does TikTok. I was talking to her and she was like trying to explain to me because she's been very distant with me. And I'm like, she's trying to explain to me like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a bad friend. And I'm like, bitch, like you don't even know. I totally fucking understand. Like I totally fucking understand. I know you're going through whatever you're going through. You don't need to explain shit to me. Like I'm gonna be here. Like if you're going through something and you're my friend and you need your time and need your space, I'll be here. You know what I mean? I'll be here when you're ready. You know what I mean? I'll be here when you're ready to communicate, when you're ready to tell me. As long as it's like, as long as, you know, I didn't, I, as long as I know I didn't do anything for you to be distant from me, or you just kind of explain to me, like, oh, I'm going through something, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna, I know some friends that just fucking, like, totally just fucking leave your ass behind if you're not doing well. Like, oh, well, you didn't talk to me. Oh, well, you weren't there for me. Or, you know what I mean? It kind of sucks, like, when you're going through something and then, like, maybe, like, something's going on with your friend and then, like, you can't physically or mentally be there for your friend because you're physically and mentally going through something. And, you kind of feel bad, but, I mean, I would understand. Like, I would understand. Like, ain't nobody got to be there for me. Like, I'm there for myself. But if you're going through something, I understand. Point blank, period. But I know there's some friends. I don't know what happened. I gotta keep going on my makeup. Happy New Year, Sarah. Sarah Harris. Sarah Harris. Sorry, I don't know. My life got corrupted, but yeah, I'm just like I was saying. Like I'm just a very understanding person. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you for being here. Happy 2020. I feel so good. I feel just really good. I know my grandma, I've been grieving for my grandma, but at the same time, like, I could see my grandma being like, my grandma was a strong ass bitch. Like, she could cry, but she'll, like, you know what I mean? She was strong. She was really strong. I think I got my heart from my grandma. Strong ass bitch. And she always taught me, like, she always taught me even though I didn't act this way all the time, even though like sometimes I need to, this is like one of my resolutions. It's like it's not to lose weight, it's not to, do this or do that. Like, cause I already got that shit. Like, I don't need to do a resolution on that. Like, when I lose weight, I'll lose weight. Like, I'm always like working on my weight or whatever, and I'm always working on things. But my thing is that, for my grandma passing, I gotta learn how to not be petty and to just love, love thy enemies, love people. Don't hate, like, don't have no hate in your heart, because I could get really hateful in my heart. And you know thank you, Brenda, for the notification. I really need to see my baby mama right now. Thank you, my love. Thank you for being here. I didn't know if you were gonna come. You don't have to, stick around if you don't feel like it. But I love you, and thank you so much for being here. So one thing that my grandma has taught me was that, like, don't have no hate in your heart. Like, I remember one time she smacked me. Like, my grandma's thing was that she used to slap people. Like, if she felt some type of energy from you, like if she felt like some weird vibe from you, she'd fucking slap you. Like, no lie, she'd slap you. And when she would feel like if you were like being mean to a person or being shady to a person, she'll straight up fucking slap you. And I remember, like, there was so many times where she had to fucking smack me because I was being petty, I was being hateful, I was being um I was being a little bitch, towards people. Like, I don't like that person, or oh, I don't like that cousin, or oh, why does she have to be here? I was being like that type of person, and she'd be like, no, and she'll smack me in the mouth and she'll tell me, no, you don't be like that, you don't say things like that. And I'm like, okay, like, and then she would always do this about my biological mother. So, I don't have a good relationship with my biological mother, and she would always like tell me, no, you have to love your mom no matter what. Hi, my love. I wanted to see your beautiful face and your positive energy, baby. I love you all. And your grams was so beautiful and funny and straight up. I love your family just like my own. Thank you so much. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So, my grandma would would she would freaking like tell me not to be like that towards my mom. She would tell me not to be like that, like, towards my mom. And I would get angry at my grandma because I'm like, grandma, you don't understand like what I've been through. And she would just be like, no matter what your mom did, she'd be like, look at me, like I wasn't the most greatest mom, but like my kids still love me, and where would I be without my kids? And hey, Pamela, I've been here. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you know what's going on with me. If you don't, then you don't know what's going on with me. If you follow me on TikTok, you know what's going on with me. Um, there's also like things that, like, when I come on YouTube and I come on Instagram and I come on my platforms, I always try to like be happy. I used to back in the day, like I used to come on here and cry, or I would come on here and like, say things that I was going through or whatever. But I remember like I got a comment, like some comments saying like, oh, like I'm just doing it for subscribers, I'm just doing it for views, or I'm just doing it like to get people to, like for entertainment value. And I'm like, no, I'm actually just doing it because when I first started YouTube, I honestly like didn't have no friends. Like I really had no friends like whatsoever. I shit you not. I had no fucking friend. Like I had not a girl to call and talk to and be like, hey bitch, like I'm going through this, I'm going through that. Like I really had nobody, right? So when I first started YouTube, like, people were actually talking to me, like um girlfriends, like people that were interested in like, me as a person. So I would get on here and like say how I feel and like be real about it and blah blah blah. And you know, I would get bad messages telling me like, when we get on your YouTube, we just want to laugh. We don't want to hear what you're talking about and all this stuff. Like when I started getting messages like that, I'm like, okay, like I'm not gonna go on YouTube and like cry anymore, or be depressed, or be mean, or be talking shit, or because people are looking at me to make them happy. So I'm just gonna make them happy. You know what I mean? So, um, so I stopped doing that. You know what I mean? And then also like some things that have, but um now I'm just like, you know what? Like I really can't speak on some other things that I'm going through because I just feel like it's okay for me to keep certain things and not always like put what I'm going through out there, you know? But like my grandma taught me to be a strong ass bitch. She taught me, you know, just keep going, keep doing it, and you know, and even though like I don't talk to my mom, even though I don't talk to my biological mother, like I don't think I ever will, but I've learned like, you know what? I got to love her from a distance. Like I got to still love her like, you know, my grandma taught me to. Love her. I'm going to love her from a distance, and that's it. Like I'm not going to be a petty person to people or be malicious to people. I'm just gonna let it go. If somebody, I remember my grandma, she lived in an old folks home over here by my house, and she there used to be girls, like ladies, that really didn't like my grandma, and I'd be like, what the hell? Like I felt so mad at the way some ladies, like one time I went to one of my grandma's meetings that she had at her old folks home. She invited to me like to like a women's meeting she had, and they had like a little committee there at her old folks home, and there was these fucking ladies being hella shitty to my grandma. And I was like, oh hell to the motherfucking nah. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I started getting the attitude and I started like saying stuff kinda loud. And she told me, Mija, no. She's like, Mija, like, no. Ignore them. Like she told me, ignore them, ignore the way they are. It's okay. Like, I'm okay. Like they don't they don't um predict how I feel. Like I'm gonna feel happy. I'm always gonna be happy, and she'll be like, look at me, I'm happy. La 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 la, and she'll dance like they don't affect me, they don't affect me. And I'm like, okay, grandma, like okay, and she would like still hug them and still talk to them even though they were being shady, and like she would still bring them like little gifts and stuff, even though these ladies were like mad shady to my grandma. I shit you not. Like when I walked into the little meeting, me, Vato, and I took Delilah, my middle child. My middle child loved my grandma. She would always ask for her and always want to go visit her, and I feel like they had a special connection because Delilah is very special in a way where um Delilah is very special in a way where she um is like she's she thinks differently. She's very hyper. She's very like ADD. What is this person? Wait, did that person say ill? Did that person say ill? Who are you? Okay, but did she say ill or did she say aw? Because who are you? Thank you. What? She said that? That's a lie. Because I'm beautiful. That's a straight up lie. You mad? Why you mad, boo boo? And they don't, you know what's funny is that when people say that, like, about me, I'm like, you don't even have a picture of yourself. Like, how do you look? Greasy? I predict, like, I have, like, a little bit psychic in me, so I'm gonna do a prediction about how Jalissa looks. Is that her name? I don't know if that's your name. But for me, like, I feel like she looks, like, greasy. Like, her hair is greasy. Like, she smells like gaspa. Like, she has, like, little gaspa flakes in her hair. She, like, her breath smells like cavities. Her teeth are, like, yellow. She only has, like, 4 pairs of panties. See, there I go being petty. See, my grandma would be like, no, mija. My grandma would be like, no, mija. Don't let it get to you, mija. Okay, grandma. Okay. You testing me? You testing me, grandma? You testing me right now, grandma. Okay. So, what are we going to put with this? Grams will say to act right. Yes. Yes. Because, yeah. My grandma never acted petty. Like, my grandma was not that type of person. Like, she'd be like, no, act right, act right. So she would have slapped me right now. So what color should I put in there? What color should I put right there? Let me put this one. I'm gonna take this color. Ooh, I got this palette. My daughter Melody bought me this palette for Christmas with her own money. She loves me. She shows her love. Oops, sorry. She shows her love in a very weird way, but she loves me because she bought me this palette. Oh, and V got me this palette. And V got me this palette in my BoxyCharm. I love this. I use this all the time. I really love this one. When I got my last BoxyCharm, I wanted to come on here and show you guys, but I was not even, like, I looked horrible. I looked really, really horrible. Like, puffy eyes. I was crying last night, and my eyes are, like, still puffy, but I gotta get this done. You know what, there's this I'm gonna do a video. Actually, I'm not going anywhere. I can't go anywhere, you know. I really can't go anywhere or do anything, so I gotta just lay low. You better lay low. And I could not do the magnetic lashes tutorial for you either because everything just downhill. I know. Those magnetic lashes, oh my god, you guys. So I used the shit out of my magnetic lashes. I got magnetic lashes in my last BoxyCharm. Is that what it's called? BoxyCharm? I got magnetic lashes, and let me tell you, first and foremost, I wish they were bigger. Okay, I wish the magnetic lashes were bigger. I've never tried magnetic lashes. I always wanted to, but I just never, like, I just never wanted to, like, spend the money. Right after we got the BoxyCharm delivery, everything just changed. Shaking my fucking head. Yep. exactly. Everything really just was just sad after that. I'm like, damn, fucking 2020, bro. Like 2020 really took everything with it. But I'm looking up. I'm looking. I want like 2021 to just be something really good and positive. And last night I prayed. I cried. I prayed. BoxyCharm is worth the money so far. I think so. V actually sent me the BoxyCharm, and I am so grateful to her because honestly, I use everything that I get. Everything is very useful. Like this palette right here, I use all the time. It's really pretty on my skin. It's a bronze. As you can see, like I use the hell out of that shit, and I use the blush too. Um, and it's great because you could try a product. Like I tried the magnetic lashes in that BoxyCharm. Y'all, I fucking love them. I fucking love magnetic lashes because they were so easy to put on. I wish they were more. The only thing is that I wish they were a little bit bigger. I wish they were a little bit more dramatic. They were like a little bit too natural, but since I'm not going anywhere, I would stick them on like when I would go. I wore them when I went to my brother's. I went to go visit my brother in San Diego recently because he's gonna be leaving to Florida. So I had to go visit him. So I used it for that, and they were so easy. Like basically, it comes with this magnetic eyeliner, and then you just put the eyeliner. You put the eyeliner like eyeliner, and then you fucking put the lash, and boom, it sticks like I was amazed how quick it's like makes my makeup because y'all, I be struggling with those damn fucking lashes. Like I really be struggling. Like sometimes they're poking me, sometimes I gotta take them off, put them on, take them off, put them on. Sometimes like I don't get them right on my eyes, so I look all fucking chweck and shit. Hi Mark, welcome to the live. Sorry, I'm too busy like talking and doing makeup, so I don't know who's coming in, who's going out. There's my little eyeshadow look. It's a look. It's a little natural look. I gotta hurry up. I really gotta hurry up because I'm taking too long. Um, I've been on here about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna do. What am I do? Okay, wait. First of all, let me put a little bit of this right here. This right here. So this trick that I'm doing, I learned on TikTok, and I really find that TikTok gives you a lot of good tricks. So I'm getting older, right? And underneath my eyes is getting older. And it runs in my family. Hey, Lena. It runs in my family. Like, we have, like, it's weird. Like, we look young, but then, like, underneath our eyes gets a little, wrinkly. So, I find how I used to put this on, whereas I used to, like, put a lot. Oh, okay. So someone just asked me a question. They said, my baby daddy is always leaving with his friends every day and leaving me with the baby. What should I do? Okay, we will get to your question right now. Leave his ass with the baby next time, boo. Yes, boo boo. Okay, anyways, yes, you got it right. Okay. So I used to put like a whole shitload of fucking all up in here, but I found like it was like dragging my eyes down. So I only put a little bit here and I put a little bit there, and then I just blend it out. And I don't put concealer like all over anymore because I feel like it just drags down my eye. So I just put very little to where like it just it just goes right there. Like it makes me look a little younger to put it right there, and then just put it a little bit right there and just blend it. So so what I would have to say is, I don't know, that's very hard. Like it's sad. Like you need to talk to him, not yell at him, and tell him like you know, it sucks that you leave me alone with the baby to go with your fucking homies, and I am thinking that you're doing the worst. You know, I remember Vato used to do that to me, and we used to get in like hella fights. Like, we used to fight all the time about that shit, and I fought so much. Like, I really don't think what I went through with Vato when he would do that shit, I don't think that anybody should deal with that shit. And I dealt with it. I dealt with it. I stood with him, you know? Hold on a second, you guys. I'm getting a call. Okay, I'm back. he went he went to the bar yesterday, and I didn't know until I found out, and he said he didn't think he needed to tell me since he just went for 15 minutes. Like, what? So I went through shit like that because I dealt with it with, you know, Vato, with my baby daddy, and so then you so you ain't need to tell. Okay, so okay, look it. First of all, how old are you? That's what I want to know. I want to know how old you are. But you know, I went through a lot of shit with my vato, like a lot of shit with my man and, well, my baby daddy, and um I honestly feel like I would never want my girls to go through the shit that I went through with my man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to go through what I went through. And um eventually he stopped, though. You know what I mean? He did stop going to his homies because he just like started realizing, like, it was almost like the universe worked in my favor in showing him, like you're really like, I remember one time I told him this. Hey sis, hey Crystal, what's up? Thank you for coming to my live, girl. So what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Okay. Oh, so I remember one time he was gonna go with his homies, and we will go through some shit. Like, we would literally go through physical, mental, like me crying, me fucking grabbing him, like him fucking doing throwing me, and like, you motherfucker, you're gonna go, like, blah blah blah, like, how dare you, blah blah blah, like, fuck those motherfuckers, like, they, you know. And I remember one time I just told him, it was so weird. I can remember the day in my head that he, like, literally, like, I don't know, it kind of like something snapped into him where I was just like, well, tell your homies to suck your bleep then. Tell them to do it. Tell your homies, are your homies gonna suck your bleep? Go tell them to do it then. Because you want to go with them so bad. You want to be with your homies so bad. Tell them to do it. And Happy New Year. And then he was like, I remember he looked at me like, what the fuck? And he was like, girl, tell him to go have sex with his homies, because if that's what he wants to do, then have him do it. Have him go have sex with his homies if he wants to be going with his homies so bad. But the thing about it is that I did, like, yeah, so I did end up leaving Vato. Like, I did end up leaving Vato, like, when Like, after I had my second daughter, he was still, like, trying to go with his homies and shit. So I left his fucking ass. And, he felt the misery. So, he didn't want it no more. He didn't want that misery. Like, he felt... Where's my fucking press powder? Yeah, that's disrespectful. Honestly, girl, if you were my daughter, I'm gonna talk to you like you was my daughter, because I done been through it. I wouldn't want my daughter to stick around and try to, like, keep fighting and go through all that shit, because now that I think about it, I really shouldn't have went through all that shit that I went through. So I would say, like, honestly, like, you need to tell him and you need to, like, leave, because either he's gonna get it or he's not. And once he realizes when you're gone, because he knows that you're there, like, he's taking advantage of you right now, but he knows that you're there, and you, with my daughter's best, not go through all this shit we've had to go through as women. Fuck that. Yep. So, um, he's straight up disrespecting you. He has no respect for you right now. He knows you're gonna fucking stay. And, he probably knows that you're gonna fucking stay, so he feels like he could do whatever he wants. So you need to leave. You need to up and leave. If he's not gonna fucking help you, if he's not helping you, and he's not fucking... Okay. Hello? Can anybody see me? Okay. So, everybody here could agree. Everybody here can agree that fuck that motherfucker. Like, go and work on yourself and work on your self-esteem, and know that, and once he gets it together, he'll either... It's on you if you want to take him back, but once he gets it together... My phone's tripping. My phone's tripping too. My eyes are swollen. Got some rashes. Okay. I hate that this camera doesn't even, like, give my makeup justice, because my makeup looking good right now, but you guys can't see because it's fucking camera. Yeah, so everybody here can agree that he's disrespecting you. That's fucked up. What he's doing to you, that's really, really fucked up. And your mom, you know that your mom would not want you going through that shit. So I feel like you should leave him for a while. And I know that when it comes to you having children with somebody, I know it's hard because that's your baby daddy. But if he's not doing anything for you, what is the purpose of you being with him? Like, you gotta really think about that. Don't be scared to leave him. Don't be scared. You know what I mean? But either he needs to be scared, like, he needs to be scared on losing his family. If he's not scared to lose his family, then you know, he's a lost cause, and karma's a bitch. He'll never be happy. He's never gonna be happy. Because when you treat people that way, at the end of the day, karma's never gonna let you be happy, because that's some fucked up shit that you're doing to a person that doesn't deserve it. And V, you know what's up. You know that too. You know when a person does you wrong, you know how they end up. I'm gonna put my hair up real quick. Yeah, so what was I gonna do? What I need to do? What I need to do? I forgot to put my liquid concealer, but we're just gonna go in with. They end up miserable. You cannot defy the laws of gravity. You cannot fucking hurt somebody and think that you're gonna get away with it. You just can't, baby boo. You can't think that, oh, I'm gonna be cheating on this woman that's has had my children and is doing nothing to harm me and just being a good person, and think I'm gonna get away with it and think I'm gonna be happy just chilling, just fucking being a hoe and shit. Nope, you're not gonna be happy. He's not gonna get away with it. Just remember that. So don't think that he's gonna be happy if you leave him. He might try to make you, because all men do this. He might try to make you think that he's happy without you being a fucking hoe, fucking girls and shit. He ain't gonna be happy. They never are. Because you can't defy the laws of gravity, baby. If you're a good person and someone's fucking with you, they ain't never gonna get away with it. Never. I've seen it. I've seen it too many fucking times. Even if they fake it, somebody knows the truth, and somebody's gonna come to you and tell you like they ain't not fucking happy, or they will come to you themselves on their motherfucking knees and let you know like, hey, I look all happy and shit, but I'm not really happy. Yep. I have done some. I know that I have felt the effects of karma, and I know it's fucked up because I have done some fucked up shit when I was younger. And you know, I was being with somebody that had a girlfriend, and like a whole girlfriend, and like I just know I've let me just put it this way, I've felt the effects of karma because when I was younger, I was being with somebody that had a girlfriend, and I knew that they had a girlfriend, and I still continue to be with them, and you know, so I just like, now I'm just like, okay, you know what? I don't like this little thing called karma, so I am never gonna do that again, you know? Well, that's when I was younger. I've had every ex come back to me except for one that's real, and he only didn't come back because he married the chick he cheated on me with, and knew best. Ooh. They always come back to the good girls. They always come back to, like, you know, the people that were good to them. I don't know if the girl's commenting. I don't know. I haven't seen her comment, but I'm sorry. I'm trying to do my makeup. I'm trying to get myself together because trying to get myself together. I don't know where my brush is. One of the brushes that I need. Shit. Okay, okay, my love. I love you. I'm looking for a brush. Oh, the brush is over here. Dumb. So dumb. Yep. Yep. So don't even worry about it, honey. Because things will fall into place. If you're being a good person, just continue being a good person. Continue being a good mother. Continue loving yourself, because I mean, it's not gonna come. Karma's not gonna come. Karma could come right away, like the next day. But sometimes karma takes its time, because karma just knows when to, when to play, when to strike. You know what I mean? Sometimes it strikes right away. Sometimes it takes some time, but it'll always come. It'll always come. Okay, you guys, I gotta go. I got a rumbly in my tumbly. I am not joking. It just hit me. My intestines are doing some type of something, and I gotta go to the restroom. So I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I really wanted to finish my makeup, but I really have a rumbly in my tumbly. And I gotta go. Bye. Peace out.